on suspicion of theft of this vehicle. And one of the drivers is disqualified from driving for the next 3 months anyway, so he should be driving regardless.
Ох, и
As the
скрипит.
man arrives to pick up the prisoners, the interceptor suspicions prove correct.
One of that people just phoned up the risk of
Что-то...
all the tools are missing, but we can't get in the back, so we can't put them out. We managed to get him before they actually unloaded the van, which is a good result, to be honest.
Что за фигня? Какого?
You can't call in the act if you like, phone the owner, and it, as far as he's concerned, if it's actually in the yard where he left it, of course it's not. So it's
Никого. Что за фигня? Что тупая? Никого. Короче.
5 minutes previous to that was when it was
Что за фигня?
nice good job, really. And he's recovering now, come and pick him up and
Ломба упала.
And before leaving the scene, Ross finds out some more information about one of the suspects.
Вообще никого.
the driver
Что за фигня,
was
блин?
arrested just on the suspicion of theft of this. Turns out he's given us false details, and then we took custody. He's someone else, and he's also disqualified from driving. So both of them are
Снимок.
even when we get arrested, they still give you false details, knowing full well that they're going to
Эту штуку знаю.
until the very end. They carry on to the game zone. So yeah, that's nice. And they're both very well known, so it's
For the
Макаки.
driving offences, one of the men was given 100 hours community service, £180 fine, and 6 points on his licence. The
Обезьяны.
other man pleaded guilty to the theft, driving while disqualified and with no insurance. He was sentenced to 6 months in prison. They were also ordered to pay the van owner £100 compensation.
Вообще странно.
It's early afternoon in East Essex, and Mike, big as Big North, is going back to school.
This is Tuesday, Mike, Big North, Figures. This is year 10.
He's giving a talk to a class of 14 and 15-year-olds.
Это запись.
Whose teacher is big as his Aunt Diane.
I've been with Essex Police since 1999, and I've been on the intercept team since 2007. And we're all at Boreham, just outside Chelmsford, where we run 5 teams, and there's 24, 25 PTs and 5 sides.
Visits like this play an important part in boosting the profile of Essex Police.
We're not the enemy.
Ой, не сюда.
For human beings as well, and if we can get that side across to everybody, then it's a bit of a winner, really.
But what the kids really want to know about is Big as his most embarrassing moments on camera.
It's the P test I had to do. As police officers driving cars that we drive, we have to be drug tested randomly.
Ты уже труп.
That day. That was my turn.
Walking down the stage fright, and I couldn't pee because somebody was there actually waiting for me to pee and listening for me to pee. So I thought back up and
Thank you very much. You would like to show me
Today, as all the interceptor cars are out on patrol, Big as is driving a Land Rover. And just as he's leaving the school, a call comes in about a serious incident just around the corner.
We've just been called to the centre road traffic collision where a pedestrian was hit by a car.
Прикинь,
Go down there and
заметили.
see what's up. Information we've got to take is heading.
Да я откуда знаю. Какого хера, блин?
The injured woman is being treated by local paramedics.
Никого.
Biggers is the first police officer on the scene, so he talks to the driver of the car to find out what happened.
she jumped out, I landed on my face, she gone into the side of the car, so I didn't do anything. What do to avoid her?
Столько
At the
тут,
moment, it's
блин,
unclear exactly how badly the woman's been hurt, but as she was hit by a car and appears
там
to
никого
have
вообще.
the situation is potentially extremely serious. The ambulance
Я прям видите, вылезет нахер надо.
and the nearest one that is miles away, so the Essex Air ambulance has been called out.
Какого? Да, на!
The air ambulance is going to come down and load straight really to a nice sterile area for them to come and land it. Just give the lady up, take her away.
7 minutes after being called out, the air ambulance arrives.
Топор лучше взять.
Responds to around 6 calls per day, dealing with critical injuries on scene and ferrying patients to hospital.
О-о-о-о! Пригнись, пригнись!
The team, consisting of a doctor and a
Да
paramedic,
блин!
rushed to treat the injured. Meanwhile, a crowd's gathered, and as the chopper may have to take off at any minute, Biggers needs to keep the area clear. And soon there's good news. The woman's injuries aren't too serious, which means she doesn't have to be airlifted to hospital.
Да надо, народ!
So just check her over.
Урод, ну выше подойди, нифига, ну же не достанешь их так. Да присядь, да сядь ты, блин!
But not elsewhere in Essex, so the air ambulance team is quickly onto its next job.
Ты куда собрался?
The woman was later taken to Colchester General Hospital by road. The driver was found not to have been at fault for the accident in any way. Coming
На тебе.
through the streets of Southend, a pile up on the M25.
Yeah, so it's basically been an accident in Lane 3, so we're just going to go and see what we can sort out. Make sure everyone's safe.
And an irate driver with dodgy plates.
Никого. Все, можно быть спокойным. Перебиты все. Идиоты, блин. А, кирпичники, нафиг. Нахер, бредятина. Кто, он охотник или кто? Кирпич? Патроны. Кирпич? Нафиг. Фигня, блин. О-о-о! Берегись! На, блин! С одного удара с топора. Да, ты, блин. Давай быстрее! На, блин.
Quiet, cheap call. Top up anytime, anywhere. Search Get a Smart Meter. Welcome to the Treasury Workshop. This is all for you. We're gonna learn, laugh, cry, cut, heal. And I'm so excited to figure out this thing called life with you.
Да, блин, идиот! Да, на.
South Park is now on Pluto TV with non-stop classic episodes.
Кирпич. Нафиг не надо, бредятина.
On the South Park channel.
Survival is not easy. What I set out to do with Survivor Man was to teach survival skills.
It's not as easy as it looks. There's a massive tiger trap. That sure speaks to the dangers here. I've got chills. My hair's up on the back of my neck.
Is there anyone able to
What was that?
Things that plan your mind out like the box.
You won't believe what we got.
А, кирпич.
Takes more than guns to kill a man. Your enemy will be alright when you kill him. He won't last 10 minutes on the street, knowing what he knows.
The rescue code 3.
На, блин.
Nobody to care for them.
There were so many people that were potential
Чего, блин?
He started
Не
getting
нарывайся, урод.
Just total chaos.
They wanted justice. Justice immediately.
Тупаный урод. Ой, косоглазый. На, блин. Патроны кончились, блин. Придурок.
Coming up.
Вот это закончились.
Makes a run for it. Two shoppers make
Это же хорош. Вот ты косолазый. Ох ты, да не, блин. Идиот, блин.
the M25 to a standstill.
На, блин, урод. Да не то, блин.
The lakeside shopping centre in Thurrock lies to the southwest of the Interceptors patch. It attracts over 500,000 shoppers each week, the majority of whom come by car, which makes it the perfect spot for an ANPR stop operation. There are two interceptors on the team today.
Воу-воу-воу-воу! Элли!
Marshal on the track is Roger Watson.
Давай! На! Оу! Урод!
Today we're on the A13 at Lakeside, just doing a
Задело.
routine stops of vehicles based on the van. We'll see if we
Ты тут придурок дебил, блин.
The ANPR van is parked looking down the slipway, reading the number plates of all the vehicles approaching the roundabout.
Is it your vehicle?
These are then checked against the police computer, and if there's anything wrong with the car or the driver, they'll be pulled over.
We're going to seize your car, no documents then.
Oh, what's your wet?
And she's going to give you a £200 ticket for no insurance.
What?
Now we're going to be seizing your car. You have no driver as far as we're concerned.
Operation's off to a good start, despite the Arctic conditions.
А, да я помню. Блин, жесть. На какую-то штырь налетел и на что-то налетел. А, блин. Вот уроды, блин.
Largely dealing with cars with
Идиот, идиот, идиот.
drivers with no insurance. The Russell soon gets a more unusual stop, a Beamer with a very
Тот цену раненый.
Why are you driving around with a number plate that you know is illegal? You know what?
Давай! Да лезь, давай, ну. Таня в таком состоянии, что не очень.
They can't be read properly by ANPR cameras, making it illegal.
Давай, давай, давай!
The driver's annoyed that he hasn't been told about it
Скотина, блин.
when he's been stopped by the police.
Why haven't I been done before? Why are you...
Пошел ты нахер, урод, блин. Пошел ты нахер, урод, блин. А, блин, урод. Слышь ты, блин. Это тебе ведь по-хорошему, идиот. Пошел ты нахер, блин. Пошел ты, блин. Идиот, блин. Идиот, блин. Ты, блин, сдохни, блин. Придурок, блин. Пошел ты, блин. Ну и где? Еще ты сдох, еще ты здесь. Сдох, урод. Пошел нахер, блин. Дебил, блин. Идиот. Давай, Джоэл. Придурок, блин. У меня же стрелку понаходил. Джоэл! Блин, да.
As the shift draws to an end, a stolen car is pulled over, and Russell is quickly onto it.
We got possible million burglary.
Правильно говорит. Давай. На безопасное место идти. Поставились хорошо. Целое. Тихо, 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 Джоэл. Тихо, тихо, тихо. Держись.
It's all a bit confusing. The car has only recently been reported stolen, but the couple don't know anything about it, and they've been for 6 months. So Russell doesn't believe it.
Урод, блин. Ты не лезь, блин. Придурок, блин. Фу, блин, идиот.
strange enough, I've got the registered owner in front of me and I know nothing about what the loss of stolen was on their ground for. It's a private sale or a private sale. Yeah, it wasn't from a lady, private sale.
Surrey police come back with bad news for the couple. There hasn't been a mistake. The car is definitely stolen.
No, she hasn't. She's
Джоэл, давай!
yeah. That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Это безопасное место его. Шил нахер. Идиот какой-то, блин.
It's devastating news. They bought the car 6 months ago from a woman who stopped making payments on it.
Это, блин, да, задело, конечно.
Reported it stolen last week.
Но в таком состоянии вообще не очень. Ранило.
Defrauded out the money you paid for the car. She was so genuine. Fraudsters normally are. So I'm sorry to be the bringer of bad news there, but obviously, take the car.
The unfortunate couple have done nothing wrong beyond unwittingly buying a stolen
Джоэл, Джоэл!
but they're having their car seized and they may not ever get it back, losing the money they paid for it.
I mean, this is a really sad case, really. It's an engagement for genuine, innocent purchases. And obviously they're out now.
Потерял сознание просто и
From
все.
this woman who sold the car that she should not have done.
It's a bad day for these
Зима
two,
тоже сейчас.
but not for the Essex police. The operation was a big success, with a total of 32 fixed penalty notices issued and 6 cars seized. It's a summer's afternoon in Southend. The escort unit's eye in the sky is locked onto a car pulling a trailer. Its driver's a known thief, and the cops are onto him.
Зайца.
Sorry, I'm having trouble
Racing through the streets, nearly hitting a car.
Налазили. Хе-хе.
so try restarting it. Unplug the router, wait 10 seconds, then plug it back in.
Realising he's not going to lose the cops on his tail, he decides to dump the vehicle and make a run for it.
Тихо заели.
Yeah, over the other side.
Ой, Джоэл, она такой вооруженный. Ух,
The area
у нее еще плюс огнемет.
given a state, but the choppers on top of him are guiding in the
Теперь заели.
Guys, better get run over by the no. Beyond the tree, yeah, so give it up, yeah, give it up.
He's had enough, and the cops are
Убежал.
surrounded.
No, shine line, one arrested, lovely, thanks. Only one person in the vehicle.
The driver's cuffed and his 2 mates in the back of the motor also get nicked.
So we've got 2 detained in the vehicle and 1 detained on foot.
The driver had stolen a number of items from houses in the area earlier in the day and had injured a pedestrian and caused damage to a car. He was convicted of
И
dangerous
что?
driving while disqualified and with no insurance, and he was sent to prison for 18 months and got a 3-year driving ban.
На ветку?
It's mid-afternoon, and the interceptors are on their way to the scene of
И
an
как?
accident in the M25. Biggers is in the driving seat of the Evo 8. And alongside him is Andy Donaghy. There's been a 3-car shunt between junctions 29 and 30, and it's already causing a massive tailback.
Basically, been an accident in lane 3.
Von on.
Child involved. There's a bit of a red mark, so we're just going to go and see what sort out. Make sure everyone's safe and no one's too badly hurt. Take a Romeo 1 from me.
И...
Next down is TA in that collision.
О, попало.
30 towards 29.
Although they
Вытянуть будут эти...
the interceptors are often near
Такие стрела точнее летит.
in their patch, which includes 25 miles of the M25.
А, нужны.
The Crash victims are being treated by paramedics, so Andy and Biggers can get on with clearing the road. Traffic is currently going round the crash car, but to make the area safe, Biggers blocks all 3 lanes off with the Evo.
Где он? Этот. Мне еще проходить.
Now Biggers needs to get the Fiesta off the road as quickly as possible, but it won't start. It looks like the crash was caused by drivers trying to avoid this block of insulation on the carriageway. So Andy
Да, его задело. Получил свое. Он долго не выживет. Получи.
Stopped, car started to move in front, I started to move again, just as I started to move, felt the weight from behind and obviously shit swerved or whatever.
Meanwhile,
Да, его задело.
by some drivers who are keen to help to get the motorway moving again.
И ему далеко не уйти. Сами можно уследить.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for, right, we need a tow rope. Do you by chance have a tow rope in your car at all? No?
Я еще и полы не прошел. Ну, еще до конца еще не дошел.
A van arrives to help, but there's still no tow rope, until Andy has a moment of inspiration and cuts out the Fiesta's rear seatbelt.
Just in case it's trying to free up the traffic. Because at the moment it's costing an awful lot of money for the economy with everything backed up.
With the makeshift rope in place, the towing begins. The motorway's now been shut for 15 minutes.
Да, понятно, тут подсказка.
Get a bit left hand, Biggers, a bit more. Keep it going, keep it going, mate. Keep going. That'll do, lovely.
Слушай, скалы обойти надо.
Finally, the carriageway's clear again, and the M25 is flowing once more, thanks to a bit of teamwork.
Unfortunately, things like this, we're not quick to tow out of the way with a tow rope, so it's asking the public to help us, and they have. They've done an absolute sterling job, really. Luckily, all those young guys haven't been injured.
Я не понимаю, как он даже живой выживущий. Стой! Скотина, блин! Ты лень, блин! 2 стрелы или сколько там? Не знаю. Живучая тварь, блин. Блин, ну ты какой? 2 стрелы ему вообще по барабану.
An interesting find by the roadside.
Он не протянет.
And the cops get their hands dirty.
I think you dislodged the turd, didn't you?
О, аккуратно.
Did you not realise that's sewage?
Не знаю. Да.
Здесь совсем не страшно.
Это раздолбанная.
It's halfway through the last
Может, тут есть?
interceptors are out in the unmarked Vectra. It's not as powerful or as fast as the Evos or the Scooby, but it allows interceptors to get a bit closer to suspect vehicles without being noticed.
О, Джоэл нам так вооружен, да вообще. Серьезно вооружен.
Behind the wheel tonight is Sergeant Jerry Parker. And sitting alongside
Я жаль, что не выживет.
radio is PC Russell Gay.
Далеко не протянул. Долго не протянул. Это потери крови.
And a car in front of them catches their attention. With 3 males on board driving around at this time of night, it fits the bill for a burglary gang. And it's registered to an address in London, not Essex.
Моя цель. Что надо?
Nothing wrong with the car. But Jerry and Russell both have a hunch that it's dodgy.
Из большой группы. Женщины, родители. Умираем с голода.
И у меня много народу. Все голодные.
Тогда может... Is it your car? Yeah, it's my car. The men might all be completely innocent, but it is suspicious.
Оружие. Would you like it?
Лекарства.
Yeah, no, around here.
Around here,
Есть
just going up
антибиотики.
just past the garage, and then you know what, Packard Road, you know, towards like the KFC up there.
Пойдем вместе с
Если
нами.
я никогда не
You
пойду.
know, out there. There you go.
Твой дружок сбегает.
You've been in trouble this
Правильно.
Что мне надо? Я весь ваш. Приведет друзей.
Да.
Your brother in the back.
Именно.
So I recognise that.
Okay, well, what I'm going to do is we've had burglaries in this area.
Бей, давай, пошел.
Search a vehicle.
Владик.
Is there anything in the vehicle that you
Давай
have?
мне ружье.
Конечно. What, gents, how you doing?
Назад.
Или в готовности.
There don't appear to be any stolen goods in the car.
А, это этот, ружье.
Just come out here for us. Jerry's had a whiff of something. Right, just keep your hands out your pockets. Right, the car itself. Do you want to just search that there under section 23 as well? You smell what appears to be cannabis.
Холодно же, блин.
There's been a smoked in there earlier today.
А, оленя. На мышке держит его. Шелохнется хахана. Он же тяжелый. Да помоги, Эли.
The grinder suggested that you
Just
were
really
making cannabis, but it's not enough to make an arrest. Jerry's sure he's onto something. You really stick with cannabis, don't you? But he still can't find any drugs until a small bag falls on the ground. Okay, you're now under arrest for possession of a controlled drug. You see that drop out on the floor? To be fair, I thought I saw you conceal something from stopped.
Лекарство для кого-то родного.
Like, push your body, push the front like that. And this one. Yeah, I'll take your property off you in a sec. So because you found that, mate, you're under arrest, possession of...
Щелкуны, блин.
So would you like a line report, anything you do say?
Щелкун.
This one.
У тебя пистолет?
Здрасте.
Now the older brother's claiming that the drugs are his.
Блин. Эти. Твари, блин. А, уже конец. Я еще не прошел.
Трогательное приключение, абсолютно двух разных людей. Я очень рад, что прошел Last of Us еще раз, и мне повезло пережить все самых интересных и незабываемых прохождений на канале Брейн. Всего хорошего, пока-пока.
But in fact, it means they're both being nicked. Not that they seem too bothered about it. Well, we're deployed down here trying to combat burglaries that are going on in the area. And this is 3 males in a car. It's a typical millennium type job where they'll come out in 3s and 4s to steal cars. They're from London, lots of previous for burglaries, so it might well be that this arrest now disrupted them from doing something else. We'll never know. Because of his insistence that the drugs belong to him, the 18-year-old big brother was given a caution for possession of cannabis. No further action was taken against this 15-year-old brother.
А, я знаю, сейчас тут по на канал идет. Еще добавку, блин.
It's just before midnight, and Andy is helping out an officer in need of assistance. He's searching in a drain for a very important item. A set of handcuffs which had inadvertently been dropped down there by Sergeant Mark Arnold.
Whilst the sergeant was getting out of his car, I don't think he was quite done up. The band was done up, and they've just fallen out and gone straight in the drain. I think he dislodged the turd, didn't he?
It's not the first time Sergeant Arnold has got himself into trouble around water. Last year he managed to fall into the but twice whilst making 2 burglars.
I'm sure it could be worse, it could be on telly.
Tonight he's managed to avoid getting himself wrecked by making his colleague fish out the handcuffs.
So he's delegated to another officer to get them back. Mr. Wakefield, look at this, look!
Кажись, ушли.
Может, меня охота. Сквозь финал.
Ну-ка.
Well done.
Let's hope he washes the cuffs before using them again.
Скажи, что делать. Давай. Ну вставай ты. Райли? Ай, бедром ударилась. Ты чего? Я думала, ты щелкун. Ну да, ржачно получилось. Ты же меня не убьешь, правда? Мы с тобой не виделись уже даже не знаю сколько. 45 дней. Ну,
The
пока
Interceptors.
46.
Essex Police's most sophisticated weapon in the war against crime. A team with the manpower and the horsepower to drive crime off the roads. Using Subaru Imprezas,
Вот,
Mitsubishi Evos,
смотри.
and the fast and furious Eurocopter, they're taking crime fighting to
Не
another
может
level.
быть. И все без
Coming up
сессии.
on Interceptors,
Мне 3
car
года
thieves caught
пришлось
red-handed,
спать под листьями. А ты знаешь, как от нее воняет.
armed, on the run and dangerous, and looking for a fight with anyone.
Так и висит. Что? Куда ты пошла? Не хочу, чтобы меня застукали с цикадой. Расслабься. На этом этаже ни одного солдата. На, поздравляю. Эй! Без обид? Без обид? Я
It's
сбежала
rush hour on
из лишнего.
Thursday.
Но
The
я
London
могу
team are
еще
gearing up for a busy shift in southwest Essex.
Так что давай переберемся в другое место.
Driving the Subaru Impreza tonight is